want to thank you for coming to my conference, Mom. These are my homeroom teachers, Miss Feldinger and Miss Lund. Miss Feldinger and Miss Lund. These are my parents. This is my parent, Sue.
Hi.
At the beginning of the school year, I set these goals for myself. I wanted to get organized, get an A+ in spelling, or make corrections. Okay, now I'll show evidence. So, for that I got an A on spelling. Okay, and then these two I made corrections on. And then this is organized, and then my desk is organized over there. That, and then I feel pretty good about how I work towards my first quarter goals. I picked out some pieces of work to my strengths and where I could improve. So my strengths were science and math, but that's math, and that's math, and then these are like science things.
Why don't you be specific, show what the math was about, and
So
the
that's
science.
a test
On,
on like multiplication, like in the beginning of the year. And then this one is just a worksheet on like graphs. And then these are half sheet questions.
why don't you explain that?
Well, they're like on the animal one where like there's invertebrates in that.
And what do you have to do with them?
You just have to write like notes on them.
Where's the notes?
Or not notes, but like in our notebook we have to write the answers.
This is what, science?
Yeah. Makes sense. And then the evidence for the area to improve on, there's that spelling. It's spelling in English, and there's that spelling one. And then, and this is also science. And there's another English one in there. And, right. I don't know, I think I put it in there. Okay. And then I have a portfolio, which I did, of my other work from first grade that you can look at home. And my second quarter goals were be more organized, because I wasn't that organized and I wanted to be more organized. And I wanted to do more extra credit, and I want to get an A in math, because I got a B in it.
So how will you be more organized?
Like, I'm going to try not to get any more late slips.
So what are your action steps on your goal sheet?
Like I don't want to get late work on the organized one. And then on extra credit, like I do whatever I had and I get an A in math, I correct. So I like doing corrections. Okay.
Go ahead.
Thank you for coming to my conference. Do you have any questions for me?
For you,
Mhm.
necessarily. Can I ask your teacher a question?
Mm-hmm.
I have a question for you. Did you say you wanted to get A+ in spelling?
In math.
Okay. And what about spelling? You said something about that.
I think that was up here, it was your goal, to get an A in math, or
On
spelling.
spelling, and you did. You got an A. Okay. All right.
Okay.
Well, not necessarily a question, but I think, his homework and all of that is okay, but he seems to have trouble with the tests. So, I don't know,
First of all, do you study for the tests on your own?
Sometimes.
Sometimes.
well, and I think he does. I guess my concern is that when he brings them home to correct them, he does it without looking at the book and without asking, so he knows it. So that's my concern, is that to look it up, we don't have to ask mom. We pretty much go through, I mean, usually he'll go, here, can you sign this, I corrected it. And he knew it all. So I guess that's my concern, is that it's not that he doesn't know it and he didn't study enough. Because if he knows it to correct it,
No, I had to look at my book to correct it.
but not always. A lot of times I think you know a lot of it. I think he's not reading it
That
carefully.
could be, and.
Or how do you feel when you take a test? Do you get really nervous?
Yeah,
Do you,
Okay.
do you go fast or do you take your time?
full time in between. I try to take my time.
Do you check it over when you're done? Yes.
Yeah,
We do.
So how do you think that you can improve on that?
just like take my time and go slow.
What would you do? What could be your strategy? Like, I can understand how once you get to the first one that you don't know, like you start to feel really anxious, maybe. So what could be your strategy?
Just skip over it.
Okay.
And,
You come back.
yeah, and look for like on another question.
That's awesome. Yeah, there's usually in other questions you can get information too.
And then think you understand the question the first time you read it, like at the test
No,
time?
usually it's like the second time I read it.
But you do that at test time,
Yeah,
so you do read it more than once if you don't understand it.
yeah.
Okay. So do you think you've been using that strategy, or do you think you need to use it more?
I need to use it more.
Yeah, I think that's what I see, is that, because when we talk about it, they'll go, oh, I didn't understand that. So many times I hear that, I didn't understand that's what they were asking.
Mm-hmm.
So had we understood what the question really was.
Yeah.
And maybe you can ask the teacher, is this what they're asking?
Yeah,
We've had that conversation many, many times. He doesn't think he can ask. I said,
Oh,
"Yes, you
sure.
can ask clarification.
Or the answer, but
Right.
you can ask what the question is.
So that's what we need to practice, is when you're not sure, it's okay to not be sure.
Mm-hmm.
And then ask. They're not gonna give you the answer. So if you happen to ask it the wrong way, don't worry, they're not gonna give you the answer.
And think about, Sammy, when I'm writing a test, I'm an adult, and so something that makes sense to me, a kid might read it and go, oh, what is she talking about?
Yeah.
Right? And I don't even realize that. So I think I've said, have you heard me say this? Like, I'm not trying to trick you.
yeah,
So if you don't understand, I will rephrase it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think that's what's needed. Like I said, 'cause
Okay.
I see so many times, and last year too, so not just this year, where
Okay.
you would come home and correct the whole thing without any help, without looking up anything.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, so how did you go from an F to an A because you knew all of it? And so I just think we need better strategies at taking it, or
Okay.